Yo, what is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to PE News. Today we have a lot of great information to get into, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Effect Sedna launches on March 6th on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. So the isometric view Fear Effect leads the classic franchise's revival. Shoutouts to Gamachi for the article here. So Effect Sedna will launch for the PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC, like I stated, on March 6th for $19.99. So very good price on that one. Now, Forever Entertainment has announced this. Now, the Sushi developed sequel, which is co-written by Fear Effect series original writer takes Hana, Rain, Glass, and Deke, as well as new character Axel, into a world of Inuit mythology. It uses third-person isometric point of view and combines action, stealth, and puzzle solving with animated cutscenes, which includes the classic death scenes from the original game. Now, here's an overview of the game's features, just so we can kind of break down what this game is all about, and it's looking very nice. Got a trailer here if you haven't seen the game before. So the return of the original Fear Effect's much loved cast of characters, isometric viewpoint to enable players to interact with multiple characters at the same time, gameplay that mixes real-time action, tactical gameplay, stealth, and puzzles, the adrenaline-based Fear Effect gameplay mechanic that impacts on both attack and defense, animated stylistic cutscenes, stunning environments, and classic death cutscenes, a mature and exciting story that follows mercenaries uncovering the mysteries of Inuit mythology. Now, the launch of Fear Effect Sedna comes 18 years after the release of the original Fear Effect for the PlayStation. A remake of that game, titled Fear Effect Reinvented, is currently in development for the PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Now, you guys are checking out this as well in terms of the launch trailer, and I'm really excited about this one, guys. Fear Effect was a super controversial game when I was a child. It didn't need to be, but it was, based on some of the things in there, and I love the price of this game. Some people were complaining, oh, well, look at the graphics of it, how much is it going to cost? And now we have that price. 20 bucks is not bad at all, especially for the content that they were offering in this game. I like the style, and I like the fact that Square Enix is giving smaller developers a chance to bring back these classics that they don't want to make. It's pretty obvious that Square Enix doesn't want to make any more Fear Effect games, but why not give some other developers who are a big fan of the actual franchise a chance to develop on some of these forgotten IPs? So I'm totally down for this, and I cannot wait to check out Fear Effect Sedna on the Nintendo Switch. Hopefully I can get a review code from Forever Entertainment. Pretty cool dudes over there, so I'm looking forward to playing this one for you guys on stream, or at least talking about it some more after I get some hands-on time. So what do you guys think about Fear Effect Sedna hitting the Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC on March 6th for 20 bucks? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, Galgun 2 on the Nintendo Switch has the same content as the PlayStation 4 version, and Inti Creates talks about the porting process. There was a lot that they went over, but I want to highlight some of the bigger things here. Shoutouts to Go Nintendo for the article. And Galgun 2 is set for Nintendo Switch release, which is somewhat surprising to some considering the content in the game. But then again, if you look at how this used to be on PS Vita, and you look at how a lot of Japanese developers are treating the PS Vita to Nintendo Switch transition, it does make sense. And on top of that, it does run Unreal Engine 4. PS Vita does not run Unreal Engine 4. Nintendo Switch does. So there you go. So let's go ahead and get into what they had to say on the Nintendo Switch version versus the PS4 version. While the Switch has handheld mode and different specs from the PS4, the game contents will be the same, and I believe the graphical quality will be close. Definitely, the gap is not that big. On deciding to bring the game to Nintendo Switch, quote, "We decided on the Switch version mid-development. I thought this is going to mean more work, but the Switch is portable. It's great for players who want to play in transit or outside, and the shoot-'em-up style of the game is not bad for portability. On using Unreal Engine 4, quote, mostly it's been easier to develop. Effects are easier to implement, so efficiency has been improved, that sort of thing. Although I've been told, let them know that skirts flap really nicely, so I'm letting you know." That was awesome that they put that last part in there. So yes, this game has gotten a little bit of controversy over there in Germany. It's been almost outright banned, pretty much outright banned, because it was refused classification, so it can't release, or many stores won't take it without the classification. So you won't be able to buy the game natively when it comes to Germany, but you can always just download the game on the eShop. So yeah, that will be no problem at all for people who do live in Germany, or you can import. That's another option to do as well. You can just import and see what happens there. But it makes complete sense what he's talking about here. When it comes to the visuals, obviously, you're not really going to get too big of a difference with this style of game, just the way that it's put together. And if you look at Unreal Engine 4 4, Unreal Engine 4 does a really good job at scaling when it comes to it. And we saw what Snake Pass in terms of the graphical effects between the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch version. So I don't really think it's going to be too big of a difference either, although you'll probably see some things here and there. But I don't really think people care when it comes to Switch versus the PS4. They just want to make sure they get a good playing game on Nintendo Switch and that they can play the game anywhere that they want. That's all that matters, and that's what you can do on the Nintendo Switch if you make sure that you program well. So that's what people are worried about when it comes to that. But the fact to port it to Nintendo Switch came mid-development, that's like a dilemma that a lot of developers face. I told you guys beforehand, man, like a lot of developers just didn't have dev kits and they had to wonder like, okay, can we put our game on Switch? Can we not put our game on Switch? And a lot of devs opted to not put the game at Switch and kind of just wait and see how things were going, while some devs said, you know what, we kind of need that portability, we kind of need that factor, so we're going to spend the extra time and resources and a lot more work in order to do so. So that's the reason why there wasn't quite as many games, and it's going to be a little bit more of a slow build-up with the Nintendo Switch, but we are seeing now developers are kind of getting things going. So it's very important to know that, because a lot of Nintendo Switch fans think that developers can just snap their fingers, then all of a sudden a Switch game just pops out, or all of a sudden a Switch game is just easy to develop and easy to make, which is not the case when you have new technology starting out, when you have different parameters, different things like that. So it's pretty cool that they did decide to bring this game over, and I'm looking forward to seeing Let's Plays of certain YouTubers that I know that are going to play this game. So let me know what you guys think about Galgun 2, the porting process, everything that he talked about, the visuals. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, Splatoon 2 Starter Edition launches on March 16th in North America. So Pearl and Marina amiibo figures have been announced. Shoutouts to Gamatsu for the article here, and Nintendo will release a Splatoon 2 Starter Edition, including a copy of the game, 100-page Splatogy guide, nice wording there, and 2 sheets of stickers on March 16th in North America for $59.99, the company has announced. Splatoon 2 first launched for the Nintendo Switch on July 21st, 2017, and has since sold more than 4.9 million units worldwide, easily the best-selling Splatoon game, absolutely crushing the first game. Now, in addition to the Splatoon 2 Starter Edition, Nintendo also announced that it will release amiibo figures of Splatoon characters Pearl and Marina. The duo make up the in-game music group Off the Hook. The amiibo figures will launch in stores exclusively as part of the 2-pack set later this year, which is probably going to make some people a little upset, but I will say this: Nintendo knows exactly what to do to keep their games at $59.99. They did the same thing with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in order to keep that price tag, and people will eat it up. People bought that Explorers Edition for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for $59.99. No price drops when it comes to Nintendo. I think that sales are probably slowing down just a bit. Obviously, it's not selling as much as it was beforehand. So what do you do with Splatoon 2? Pack a bunch of stuff in there and say $59.99, here you go, this is a great deal. So Nintendo's marketing is definitely on point. Their business strategy in terms of North America, Reggie and the boys, definitely on point there as well. So what do you guys think about this when it comes to the Splatoon 2 Starter Edition here in North America? Let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, I'm moving into the final article here. Square Enix has shared more player feedback from the Project Octopath Traveler demo, and the game is set for release this year, which they have confirmed or reconfirmed again. Shoutouts to Go Nintendo for rounding up all the information here. This was from the producers and the developers of Project Octopath on the Nintendo Switch. So the 8 protagonists won't have similar stories to each other because the team wants players to enjoy different experiences. The 6 other protagonists will have jobs different from Ulbrich, the swordsman, and Primrose, the dancer. Ulbrich and Primrose were chosen for the demo because their starting points are closer to other party members. Each protagonist will have different starting points, so there may be a gap in the progress difficulty. The team is trying to even things out, but they don't want every character to have the same difficulty, as that would be boring. The demo has surpassed 1 million units worldwide, as we know. A demo was released because they thought simply publishing screenshots and trailers wouldn't convey the game's fun factor. More than 80% of overseas player base found the game interesting. Wait, only 80%? What the heck? That needs to be at 100%. There was one player who won against a high-level NPC in a duel, and another who defeated all bar customers. The team had expected the former, they didn't expect the latter. The music was received very well, which comes from composer Yasunori Nishiki. Overseas players complained of the hard-to-read text because the UI was based on the Japanese version, which will be adjusted. The biggest complaints were about slow map movement and the lack of fast travel. Both of these features have been implemented with faster movement and fast travel between cities. Players also found the screen too dark, so devs are adding waypoints for paths and also bigger roads. There will be an event skip feature as well as the ability to freely watch events that have already been seen. Some found the battle system monotonous with a slow tempo, so devs are shortening the character turn change time. The plan is to release the game sometime in 2018. So hype levels are definitely really high for me when it comes to this game, and I'm really looking forward to Project Octopath on the Nintendo Switch. What else can I say about all this here? All of these implementations are really good. Project Octopath is easily one of my most anticipated games of 2018. It's been on my top RPGs or top RPGs to look forward to in 2018. It's probably going to be on my Game of the Year list when it comes down to it at the end of the year. So Project Octopath Traveler is looking amazing. The developers are listening to our feedback. I think this game is going to be absolutely fantastic. A kind of a blast from the past mixed in with brand new technology. I can't wait for it. This one's going to be awesome, guys. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this one here. Go ahead and check out the link in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps to spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emails for YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you for the next video. Peace.